So let's talk about lust, because lust is one of the most common but least talked about struggles among Christian teenagers.
So I struggled with lust a lot of my life.
For me, it was pornography. So at a very young age, the enemy tried to attack me with the spirit of lust and perversion.
In 2019, I became addicted to pornography. I got the spirit of masturbation as well.
You feel ashamed, you pray, but it just keeps coming back. It feels like a never-ending cycle. So today I wanted to speak from the heart, like no judgment at all, just honest biblical advice to any Christian teenager who is out there struggling with lust. Because first of all, I want you to know that you are not alone. Because you are not the first teenager to struggle with lust, and you definitely not be the last teenager to struggle with lust, because there are some strong believers out there who still struggle with lust. Don't feel so bad about the situation you find yourself or what you are currently going through. You just need to figure out how to get yourself out from this addiction or out from this circle, which is why congratulations to you for clicking this video, because I'm going to be talking about what lust really is, why we struggle with lust, and how to overcome this addiction. And hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria, and welcome to my channel where we'll discuss everything on Christianity and on becoming a better version of yourself. So if that sounds like your jam, then, but if you're a returning subscriber, hey bestie. First of all, I want you to really understand what lust really is. Now, lust isn't just all about attraction or liking someone. Lust is when your mind focuses too much on someone's body or appearance to a point where it becomes disrespectful. It is a kind of desire that traps your thoughts and makes you distant from yourself, and also makes you distant from God. So now, why do we as teenagers struggle with lust really? Most of the time, it is because we are trying to fill a void in our life that's not God. Like most of the time as teenagers, we are at this stage now where we really want to explore, engage ourselves in different activities, and most of the time we might feel empty, so we would want to look for something to fill ourselves, to fill our life. And you know how the devil works. The devil is after lives or souls that is empty, so it can actually go inside and replace that emptiness by trying to make you get attracted to lust, or try to fill your thoughts, or try to fill your mind with lustful thoughts. Most of the time it is because we are just looking for excitement. Most of us as teenagers, we have this life that we tend to call,
my life is boring.
I'm not out there popping and doing stuff like my friend. And so when we want to look for this excitement or something to bring us pleasure, I'll get ourselves into these lustful activities and then try to just get those pleasure from these different activities. Most of the time it is even because of peer pressure. Like, we basically live in the world now where positivity is now being embraced as negativity, and negativity is now being embraced as positivity. And so most of the time when we see people out there doing stuff, engaging in stuff, exploring stuff, we can't help but want to feel like, oh, I think I should go explore that too. And then I might be like, okay, I'll just try for the first time, and afterwards I'm out. But the thing about loss is that there is no way you are going to go into it for the first time and leave. Like, it is not like that. Get into you, it becomes a part of your life. It becomes something that you get so addicted to, and you would really struggle to get yourself out. So these are basically why we Christian teenagers most of the time struggle with lust. But now, how can we overcome this? First of all, I want you to recognize your triggers, because there's a thing called triggers, and this is actually, should I call it, like the backbone of everything we struggle as individuals or as Christians. When you see a person that has anger issues, there's something that triggers that anger to come up. And also when you are struggling with lust, there's something that triggers that thing to come up. Now, you see the movies you watch, the music you listen to, it is just like what we talked about in my last two videos actually, about 5 subtle sins that's holding back Christian teenagers from being set apart. It will be linked in the description box, check that out. But I was talking about entertainment, and I was like, entertainment isn't neutral. It has something it's doing to you. It is either helping you or is killing you. And most of the time, what triggers we as teenagers is entertainment we indulge ourselves in. Just like how we talked about why we struggle with lust, it is because most of the time we are looking for excitement or pleasure, and we want to get them through entertainment. And entertainment now has gone to like a zone where you cannot listen to a music or watch a movie without you seeing those adults saying, or without you hearing those adult words. That is the level that the world has gone. But I want you to recognize what triggers you. Is it most of the time, probably you are watching a movie and there's like an adult saying in the movie, and you're like, oh, this thing looks nice, and so you keep on watching it. And then most of the time we teenagers will pick up our phone, go to those sites where we get those kind of videos, if you know what I'm talking about. and then we watch them, and then we might even want to explore because we are teenagers. Of course, we are really curious about a lot of things. We want to know what this thing is. We want to know how it feels like. Then we'll try to explore, try to carry out these activities. It all started from that movie you watched. So I want you to recognize what triggers you, what brings that urge in you. When you recognize it, now I now want you to cut it off. Because believe me, if you think that, oh, that movie is not doing anything to me, it's just a movie, I'm strong-willed, I won't let anything happen to me, you're joking. Because there is no way that movie will not do something, because you are a human being, you are flesh, like you cannot control what you feel. Also, I want you to also fight with purpose. Now, you are saying no to lust, which is very nice. I want you to look for something to say yes to, because you cannot only say no to lust and you are saying yes to nothing. Because when the devil sees you say no to lust, he would want to come to you and see what you are trying to engage yourself in. And if he sees you being idle, or if he sees your soul being empty, he's going to come and fill it up. You know how the Bible says that for the heart of an idle man is the devil's workshop. That's exactly how it is. When the devil sees you idle, doing nothing, that is when it's going to come for you to try to fill your life. Because there is no such thing as an empty life. Life is either filled with Christ or with the devil. So now you are trying to send the devil out by saying no to lust. I want you to now say yes to something. Are you saying yes to Christ? Are you saying yes to a new hobby? Are you saying yes to a new activity? Are you saying yes to spending more time with Christ? Sure, you are saying yes to something. Do not fight alone, because one of the biggest trap of lust is isolation. Because you feel dirty, like you feel ashamed of yourself, you feel disgusted by yourself, and then the devil will start bringing thoughts into your head like, oh, you are dirty, look at you, look at the kind of thoughts you are having, look at the kind of things you are engaging yourself in, look at that person, is that person like you? And you start hating yourself, and then you start isolating yourself. You would keep these things stuck inside of you. But I want you to know that the only way you can get help is when you speak up. So I want you to look for someone mature, speak to that person. But if you're someone like me who doesn't like to talk about my problems to people, then go to your creator in heaven and talk to him. Let him know everything you are going through. Let him know your struggles. Let him know how much you really want to get yourself out from this lust. Ever since you got yourself involved in watching those adult kind of movies, having those kind of negative thoughts about a person's body or stuff, has it helped you in any way? Has it helped you achieve any of your goal? Has it helped you build the kind of life you want? Has it helped you live the kind of life you want? Your answer is a big no, right? So it's doing nothing to you. It's just killing you, taking away your time, making you feel disgusted, making you hate yourself, hate your spirit, hate your body. And that is what the devil wants. The devil is someone that it's so crazy to the extent that it just only wants the bad things to happen to people. And this is why he's indulging you, making you have this kind of thoughts. But I want you to know that lust is not what you need to be doing now. What you need to be doing now as a teenager is building your life, engaging yourself with Christ, building a kind of life you would want for yourself, future, doing some kind of things that that your future self will be proud of, not whiling away your time on things that doesn't even make sense. I get it. Of course, you are a teenager. You at this stage now where hormones are building up, like you are really curious about a lot of things, and I really understand. I was once a teenager, alright? So I really understand. But I want you to know that this not what you need at the moment. You don't need this at the moment. There are a lot of things you need to get yourself involved in. There are a lot of things that needs your time, not this. Do not fight this alone. Go to God in prayer. Tell him to help you, because it really is going to help you. Like it really is going to help you. Don't forget what we talked about. Recognize your triggers. What is that thing that triggers those kind of thoughts in you? Figure out that thing and cut that thing off. Prime your environment. Associate yourself with people that are of the kind of person you want to be. Build relationships with people that really want to fight, that really wants to get themselves out from the zone. Build yourself, engage yourself in activities that bring you joy, because one of the biggest trap of lust is that we want to get something that would bring us excitement and pleasure, and lust would not do that. It might only bring it, but it will only be for a little while. It won't be forever. So don't engage yourself in that because you want excitement. There are a lot of things you can do to get yourself excited, to bring pleasure to yourself. Figure out those things, engage in those things. You are at this stage in your life now where the mistakes you make now is going to have a bigger effect in your life in the long run. So do you want a life or a future where you are struggling with some certain things that other people are finding easy to do? You don't want that, right? So now this is the time for you to build that thing, build that life you want, not engaging yourself in things that is killing you, that is going to kill you, that is going to destroy you. I promise you it is going to be fine. So thank you for watching up to this moment. Like and subscribe if you want us to be besties, be better. I'll see you in this video.